God message for you today. Don't skip this video. You're about to discover a powerful truth about Jesus' sacrifice that most people miss. This isn't just a story. It's the real reason we call it Good Friday. Stay with me. It could change the way you see God forever. Over 2,000 years ago, a man hung on a cross, not because he had to, but because he chose to. This is the story of Good Friday. Good Friday, a day that carries a quiet weight in the hearts of millions of Christians around the world. It's not called good because it was happy, but because of what it means. Today, let's take a gentle journey through the story of Good Friday, told in a simple, heartfelt way. It all began the night before. Jesus sat down with his 12 disciples, his closest friends, for what we now call the Last Supper. He broke bread and shared wine with them, saying the bread was his body and the wine his blood. He knew something heavy was coming. He knew this would be his final meal before his suffering. He told them to remember him and to love each other deeply. But that night, one of his own, Judas, slipped away. He had made a deal to betray Jesus to the authorities. Later, Jesus went to a quiet garden to pray. He was overwhelmed. He asked God if there was another way, but still said, "Not my will, but yours be done." It shows us that Jesus was human too. He felt fear, pain, and sorrow, but he chose to face it out of love. Then, under the cover of darkness, soldiers arrived. Judas walked up and kissed Jesus, a signal to show who they should arrest. And so, Jesus was taken away. Jesus was dragged from one place to another, put on trial. Though he had done no wrong, the religious leaders accused him of claiming to be the Son of God. They didn't believe him, and they wanted him silenced. The Roman governor, Pontius Pilate, couldn't find any reason to punish Jesus. But the crowd was angry. They shouted, "Crucify him." And in the end, Pilate gave in. Jesus was beaten, mocked, and forced to carry a heavy wooden cross up a hill called Golgotha. There, soldiers nailed his hands and feet to the cross. He was hung between two criminals. Even as he suffered, Jesus showed love. He prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing." As the hours passed, the sky grew dark. Then Jesus cried out and took his last breath. It was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. When Jesus died, the earth shook. People watching realized something extraordinary had happened. A Roman soldier even said, "Surely this man was the Son of God." Jesus' body was taken down and placed in a tomb. A huge stone was rolled in front of it. It was a time of silence, sadness, and loss. His followers were heartbroken. Everything seemed over. But here's why Christians call it Good Friday, because Jesus' death wasn't the end. It was the beginning of something beautiful. Christians believe that Jesus gave his life to bring forgiveness, to bridge the gap between God and humanity. He took on the pain so others could find peace. His death was the ultimate act of love. So while Good Friday is quiet, even sorrowful, it's also filled with meaning. It reminds us of the power of love, sacrifice, and the hope that even in our darkest moments, light is coming. Because after Good Friday comes Easter. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, drop a comment below, and of course, subscribe for more. We are happy to share Jesus stories with you.